Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Monifactory. Here we are today, episode 123. Now, last episode we were working on some of the in-game stuff, the last remaining bits of it as it is. Hold on, why? Oh, there we go. I thought I was in the in-game tab and it wasn't showing the in-game tab properly. Anyway, we took care of the Monium, we got the singularities. Oh, I also did take care of this, and I believe I did say that I was going to be showing that or doing that off camera, which, hey, I did. Oh, shit. Now, just a reminder, with the Serene Catalyst, it's just a way of getting 16 times the Infinity Ingot for our buck, or for the bang for the buck, or whatever the phrase. Now, with the Catalyst, when it gets depleted, we can recharge it with just one heart. So 1 heart, 16 ingots. So that is pretty great. And we're going to need those hearts. More on that in a bit. Also, we took care of the Sterile maintenance hatch, and I did go ahead and set that off camera with a circuit assembler, namely for the data modules, because we still do need those apparently. And now I'm making 64 of them at a time. We also worked on the ultimate gem. I'm thinking, what else did we do? My attention span, my memory recall is shite. Can't think of anything right off the top of my head. But oh, shiza, what was I going to talk about? See what I mean? Just covered that. Oh, ah, damn it! I did set up another rotary hearth furnace. I guess they were at the bottom over yonder. So this big bad boy is right. Oh, right now it's running off of a UIV hatch actually, and I actually made a UIV 16 amp hatch. You can't see it right now because it's covered, or maybe you can. Yeah, right there, UIV 16A. I kind of went a little overboard setting this up. I don't think we're gonna need it, but who knows? I set up the else ingot recipe here. I should probably boost that maybe a tad. That's the wrong. There we go. Boop, boop, and boop. All right. So also added. Oh yeah, this was taking care. This is taking care of the Scheelate and Tungstate. I actually ran out of trioxide or whatever the heck it's called, so I upped the game and made sure that the micro miners were sending off for the Scheelate and Tungstate. Oh yeah, and here's where the circuit assembler is. You can see the hatch, and I made this system here. Right, we have all of those items, like 8,000, 10,000, at least 13,000 items that have to go into the machine. So I added 2 input buses here, right? And they are connected, right? You can see it right there. But they also have a priority system. So it will put all of the items into the 2 buses, and I guess distinct buses means that there'll be one. Yeah, there'll be one basically one big bus there. Now, I don't know if you could parallelize with other recipes going on, or if you would want to make separate assemblers, but anyway, not a big concern. Okay. Again, I mean, really, the only other big thing that I did off camera was upgrading hatches and power voltages and whatnot. Now, you'll notice there's a table here, Epic Craft table. I did kind of go ahead and get started on some of the creative item recipes, or the creative chest items. And we'll go ahead and open that up. So this is what we got so far. And for some reason, this feels like it's... No? Okay. It felt like it was shifted up by 1 or something, but I guess it's just the weirdness, the visual goof. I don't know. Words are hard. So we had the block of ammonium in the corners, right? We got the UIV robot arms, which I also made off camera, else UIV circuits, yada yada, holmium, no big deal there. Got the subatomic digital assembler blocks. We got furious catalyte, ammonium gears, 2 field stabilized omnic pulsar compounds, UIV sensor, and UIV field gens. And I think that's, oh, and the omnic data. Now, there was another item that I did make off camera, and that is the creative storage data. No, there's that quest. These really make the quantum chest, the quantum tank, the drawer upgrade, and the mega bulk storage. I don't really foresee us needing any of these. So now I'm going to go ahead and put these in their place. Right? Wait a minute. I think something is off. Right? I think that's right. So the gear should be in the middle there. Yeah. Okay. I was right. I know I wasn't crazy. Okay. So if that's the case, then the Furious Catalyte needs to be next to the... Yep. Okay. I mean, honestly, I could just get all the items and put them in later, and then I can sort it, but I like to be, ready, I guess. Okay, and then we're going to need those Serene Catalysts, but those are probably going to be going in last, I think. Or next to, anyway. Now, we could probably get this done. It's showing all the tool items needed. I don't know how to get rid of that. I was trying to do something in the EMI to see how many, hearts I was going to need. And I don't know if I went all the way, but I was seeing as much as 60. So we have about 100 hearts. I want to sit about 84 in here. And I have my backpack. I got another 32 in here just in case we need to jumpstart the heart making process. So pretty much all of today that I've been... So today, when I've been recording, I was pretty much setting up the hearts, requesting a heart, which would be 16, and then waiting for the catalyst to refill, and then request again, wait to refill, so on and so forth. Okay, so with the max energy hole, we will be able to plug these into certain multi-blocks, and I don't think it would cap us in any way. It might, but considering there's 16 amp max hatches, I bet it would overclock items even more so. You know what I mean? But again, I've never made the max hatches before, so this is all going to be new territory for me. All right, so we're going to need the hull. We're going to need a casing, and that's just going to be 8 plates. In you go. And you should be able to go there, right? I think. Wait. Is it going to be picky about the hull? No. Bada boom. All right, so next step. Oh, wait, we need this for the... Did we need this for the... Yeah, we do. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that right in there. Now, let's make another one. Oh, and we should have about 249 ingots right now. But if we need to send off for more, I'll be able to do that. I'm just going to need to get some more pulsar compounds. There you are. All right, so while that crafts, now we'll do... Oh, wait, wrong button. Now we'll do... Max energy hatch. I think that's the max energy hatch, but honestly, I couldn't tell you. Because I can't see shit. Max energy hatch. There we go. Oh, gotta get more patterns. There we go. All right, so we gotta get 2 ammonium. Oh, we should probably back up a bit and let's worry about the Monic circuits and circuit boards. All right, so this is gonna be ultimate gems. We're gonna need ZPM field gens, dimensional circuit boards, no big deal. And we should probably put this in the sterile clean room assembler, maybe. I don't think it really matters too much. I think we can put it there. I want to say I did put a fluid hatch in here. I did. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and put you. And nope. Nope. Monic. Oh yeah, another thing that I just remembered. I did set up LCRs and I think it was LCRs only, but I'll check and we'll go over there right now actually while we wait for that to craft. So I said last episode that I was going to make some machines to supply hydrochloric and whatnot. And it looks like I did another thing here at the mixer or the heater. This is making formamide. This is making hydrochloric. You are making iron 3 chloride. And you are making ammonia. So far, I haven't had any big bottlenecks in terms of trying to craft things. Everything's generally made up pretty all right. All right, so why are you taking so long? Are you running? You don't appear to be. Why? Wait a minute. Is this one of those things that needs to... No. UHV. Clean room. Is it because it needs a regular clean room hatch? And if that's the case, I'll have to move it back into my other circuit assembler. Wait, can I can't tweak that. Okay. There we go. So once this crafts, I'll go and move the circuit about. All right. Get rid of you. Put you back. Let's grab you. And then over here, you are UIV, so you should be all right. Let's see. You should be okay. And that has a clean room. Or, yeah, cleaning hatch. Yeah. All right, all is good. All right, so let's grab you. All right. Next step. We need the Monic processing units. Holmium, wire, chloride. Again, no big deal. So let's go LCR. Can we put that in the quad? I would have to upgrade the voltage, which shouldn't be that big a deal. Let's go ahead and get a UIV. How long will this take? A lot of the quad recipes, a lot of the recipes in the quad LCR, I've made sure that each section of the bigger LCR has a copy. So I have, for example, Omnic Acid and Purify Ancient Dust in all 4 of these, just to make things more quick. Okay, you should be done shortly. Processing debris. I mean, I think I've done a pretty good job at checking our multi-blocks and making sure that they can accept a lot. But once we get this max energy hatch, it may mean that I can do bigger crafts. Max energy. So the max energy hatch, it's 2 billion EU per tick in, right? And UIV energy hatch is 33 million. 2E9 divided by 33E6. That's roughly 60 times more energy. You almost done? All right, so it's working on, and I just did like the rough rounded down numbers. I didn't put in the exact. So we'll just say at least 60. All right, waiting for that mainframe. Any second now. I wonder if that's something that I could boost later. Okay, there we go. Get you. Boop. That's not the right terminal. Emitter. UIV. I think I could do technically 8 amps because the hatch is taken 2 amps and there's 4 of them here. All right, so Monic processing, we'll put you in there. So Monic. Nice. Okie dokie. Put you there. I gotta refix that. There we go. In you go. Next up, Monic processor. That's gonna be a circuit assembler again. Monic processor. That's gonna be liquid soldering. Everything here is good to go. That should go there. All right, so ask for you. Okay, so while that crafts, let's get the next one ready to go. So there's a Monic processor, there's a processing unit. Monic. And while the first one's still cooking, now we need to do the next step up. And we have the Q socks. Should be good. Plates, yep, okay. You are gonna go in the dimensional super ass line. Right, and then lastly, now we get into using frames. And yeah, that should be good. So just to make sure, UIV. Now if I go down to the UIV, it should be UIV. I mean, the dimensional super assembler, it should be, okay, it's UXV. That's because I put down UIV energy hatches ×2. So that's pretty neat. Okay, where are you on the Monic circuit crafting? Okay, so it's making the singularities now. Now the activated netherite, pretty sure I gave that a big recipe craft, but excuse me. things will probably change, you know, once I get the max energy hatch going. Okie dokie. Next up should be the supercomputer. Wait, is it the assembler or the supercomputer? Wait a minute. What do I have? I have the processor, right? I don't have the assembly yet, right? The UXPIC chips, yeah, I made those craft 64 at a time with the neutronium wafers. That looks to be finishing up here soon. Yep. Oh, wait, was that the wrong? Oh, there we go. So yeah, like I said, UXPIC, 64 at a time, neutronium wafers. I don't know how I feel about trying to use the universe wafer, because there'll be times where I run out of stock and I get into a circuit, or I get into a craft loop. It can't send off for a universe wafer, but it also needs a universe wafer kind of situation. Okay, there we go. Oh, I turned my camera. There we go. Next, the supercomputer. Oh, we need more debris. All right, let's get that going. So for the chest, we're gonna need 3, 4, 7 max circuits. All right. For these platings on the far side, that's gonna be a lot of T12 missions. All right, so we're gonna need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 2, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2, 12, 18, and 12 is about 30 of these, which means we need about 8 of these missions, which means also got to get that made. Okay, so there's, gotta get that to UXV as well. So basically 8 T12 missions. Okay, super computer. Supercomputer. So that's got a bit of a craft to craft. So I said I needed 7 of these. Oh, we're gonna be short some ammonium. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is do a little pause, send off for another set of ammonium, although I don't know how much ammonium I'm gonna be detracting from this. Maybe I can get the Monic Mainframe done before we pause. But how bad is it going to be to make one of you? Oh dear. Yeah, that's a big ass craft. Probably don't have the field gens, UIV field gen. I got one of them. So I'll probably have to make those in piecemeal and do that off camera. All right, there's the supercomputer. Okie dokie. Mainframe. I hate. There we go. I'm hoping that when it comes time for the next pack, which should be very soon, I won't have any of these 8E2 situations. But that being also said, I'm going to make sure that I do things a little bit more cleanly next time. I still don't know. Well, there's on-demand and passiving. The whole question of whether you should do either. I mean, it could just be a situation of this pack, some bugginess here and there, and even then, who knows? Things may have been fixed in 0.13. But yeah, who's to say, really? I don't know. All right, waiting for this. Now we are definitely gonna. I'm hoping I won't need to send out for 2 Monium missions. What else is gonna need Monium? Okay, definitely the plates. So gonna need a fair bit more. The tools doesn't need that, but we're gonna need the infinity power unit, so that's gonna be fun. Probably won't be that bad though. You are just infinity, so that shouldn't be that bad either. So what I'll probably do is I'll like do an EMI on these plates and such and see how much of each that we're gonna need. Waiting for the Q sucks. While that goes on, let's look at the book. Okay, I gotta use the control. There we go. I don't see anything not checked on this page, at least. Oh, yeah. We still need that circuit to unlock the last quest. Go figure. I'm pretty sure I also buffed the inert netherite scrap as well. Oh dear, what's the... Okay, now, there we go. So yeah, I want to get the max energy hatch. I don't know how much ammonium that's going to deplete. Something tells me it will be worth it. So I'm going to... Yeah, dang. So I'm going to need a mainframe, first of all. What I'll probably do is I'll go off camera and I'll use creative to see if it will be worth it to use it. And if so, then I'll craft one legitly. But again, I don't really know if I'm going to need it. Things craft up pretty quickly enough as it is right now. Considering both like the voltages of the recipes and how many that I'm making at a time. There we go. Oh, wait, what now? What was I even watching? Now it's making a singularity, I think. Or it's trying to anyway. I think the forge is busy with something else. Yes, looks like... Oh, activate another, right? Oh, it's probably now crafting, yeah, in the super assembler. So what's the deal with this? Why is it only doing so little at a time? Is it the recipe? No. Diamond Lattice, inert netherite scrap. Is it because of my goofy system here? I made it so that it like enters all the items to a subnetwork and then it uses the stocking hatch to do something with it. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get up there, get up there, get up there. Yeah, see, it's still doing 68. So it's probably the fact that it's on a singular UIV hatch. Is that a 4? I can't tell unless I break you. Okay, that's a UIV 4. Not sure how much it would do if I were to upgrade it to a 16A. All right. So there's our first mainframe. I don't think I put it in there yet. Giggity. I think I'm gonna hold off for now. Go ahead and put you in yonder. So that goes at the top. So I said 30 of these plates. Oh yeah, this nightmare. I gotta minimize things here. There we go. Getting better. Like I said, I went real all out on trying to expand the recipe tree, and I think I goofed everything. I don't know if there's a way to easily delete everything, but any case. It needs ammonium plate, but how much ammonium is it needing is the question. Wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to look at. How do I look at that properly without causality? Causality? Okay, let's just do it this way. Yeah, that's burned as well. Okay, let's see. 30. So I need 60 of these platings, which means I need 60 times 10, 300 ammonium ingots, at least, give or take a couple more. So I'm going to need another 300 or so ingots just to make those plates. No ammonium there. And then you... Let's see, can I click on that, fold it? Okay, I think I can do something here. If I can find the beginning. Here, I got an idea. Somewhere over this way. Okay, there we go. A little better, I guess. So I need 6 more of these. Okay. And then you. Trying to do this quickly. Okay. I think I need only about, what, 68 ingots for the circuit, so I'm probably going to need like 400, let's say a good 420 ammonium ingots from this point. And more or less, that should get us the rest of the way there. I'm just curious on something. I don't expect this to go very well. Gonna need to send off. If I can find the ship. It's usually not very easily. At least 6 more or 7 more missions. So let me see about this. I'm gonna try and get all that ammonium off camera. And if I decide to cut this episode in half, then I'll come back and say the outro. But if not, we might finish this off today. Probably not today. There might be some things we have to do off camera. But let me just see how things go. All right. I'm back in a few. Hey, everybody. We're back. Okay. So last we left off, I was debating or figuring out what I was going to be doing for the creative table or creative crafting chest situation regarding the Monic Circuits, the Max Monic Circuits, and the plating. And, well, I went ahead and made all of the plating and all of the circuits all off camera. It took forever. And another example of my infrastructure was not the greatest because I had to do a lot of things in piecemeal because some of these items require tens of thousands of buckets of fluid or, thousands of dusts or ingots. I had to a couple times go and upgrade my systems to get outputs faster, like Naquita to Naquita sulfate. In any case, there is not all that much left that we need to do. In fact, I could probably take one of these creative energy datas and put that in there. We will be needing 3 more of those. And then we're going to need the infinity tools. I think that's 5 slots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. And then what was next to... Oh, yeah, look at that. So, oh, I gotta sneeze. Okay. So I think all we need to do is get the infinity tools, get the rest of the energy data doodads, and put in the serene catalyst. And I think we're done. So as far as the tools, we're going to need the infinity cutter, the infinity power units, and some else, some infinity. That I'm not too concerned about. This is going to need all of that. So we need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 power units. And then as far as the energy data, well, we're going to need 3 more of these laser source hatches. I've gone ahead and made the blocks of else. We're going to need to get ultimate batteries. And actually, I already have a second laser source hatch that I took out from the dimensional super assembler a while ago. So really only need to worry about getting 2 more laser source hatches. Now what? Okay, never mind. I didn't realize I had more of those. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that too much anymore. Wait. Did I say... Wait, was it Yui? Hold on. Oh, no, never mind. UIV, that's why. Okay, I thought... Okay, never mind. I don't know what I thought. So if we wanted 3 of these... Oh, wait, look at that. We can make those. Okay. Right. I guess what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to pause again. I'm going to try and get... I'll see what I'll end up working on, but I think the energy data units will be the easier of the 2 here. Yeah, that's not going to be that terrible. The batteries will take some time for sure, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. Not compared to having to make all those UIV generators for the pulsar compounds, for the ammonium. At least we're done with ammonium, so that's a good part. Right then, so... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and gather up all of the materials needed. Then we're going to come back and we're going to craft them all on screen. You know, by craft on screen, I mean just sending off for the item on the AE2. I think we're going to finish this off today. I don't mean to rush, but we're within spitting distance, as it were. So with that being said, I will be back in a few. Hey, everybody. We're back again. Okay, so I think I got everything that we're gonna need. Maybe. Possibly. There might be a few scant items I don't have. Excuse me. But I have, I think, a lot of the items here that we are going to need. So let's see about getting that all crafted up. So let's put everything into our system here. All right, and we're going to need 5 Jumpstart. Okay, that's simple enough. Jumpstart. Might need to tweak. Might need to add a recipe here or two. Arsenic vapor. Do we not have... Yeah, we have that. And then... Okay, so we're golden. So let's go ahead and put that... For some reason that doesn't look right, but I guess it's okay. Infinity. Shoot, what was it? We needed 4 or 5? I swear I forget these things so quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. And that's what I thought. Okay, so that's being sent off. Now, the creative energy. Yes. And then get rid of you. Oh, damn it. I always do that. Get rid of you. Okay. And boop. So, boop. So we got to send off for creative energy data 3 more times. How is the factory unit? Oh, it's making some carbide and stuff. How are you? All right, so it's working on that. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, so... Thinking... Infinity... Hammer. Could just... Yeah, I got an idea. Pattern provider. Get rid of you. Damn it. Get rid of you. Get rid, put you on you. Boop. Wait, what's not crafted? Oh, it's probably the wait a minute. What don't we have? Neutronium, else, omnium, infinity. Wait a minute, I thought I had infinity ingots there. Omnium on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm derp. The infinity power ingots. The infinity, yeah, sorry. Oof. The infinity power units are not done crafting yet. So we gotta wait for that. You would think the skulk would be a lot quicker, but wait a minute. Is that in the LCR? Because if it is, I don't think I'm going to be able to... Well, I say that, but hold on, let me... Oh, here you are. No, okay, that's on ZPM. Let's do a little tweaking, shall we? Let's do that. Emitter. Let's do a little pause on the machine here, just for safety's sake. Oh yeah, we're gonna need PTFE. I'm not certain this is gonna make it go faster, but it should, theoretically. Wrench. Boop. And, okay, UHV16. UHV, boop, boop. Okay, well, I stand corrected. That's a little bit faster. All right. It seems like it's going faster, but at the same time, it feels like I feel like I'm making it up. I don't know. That sentence got away from me a little bit. So this episode is going to be a little bit longer because we are finishing this pack tonight. You know, kind of being a little goofy. Anywho, just trying to kill time here. I don't want to do another cut if I have to. Oh yeah, so the only other thing that we need to do, add in the table, is the Serene Catalyst, if I'm not mistaken. So... Surprised I never boosted making these more quickly. I think I did the Hadel. Wait a minute, I should have Hadels, though. Oh, shiza. I didn't realize I didn't put the Hadels away. Oh, no, look at that. It finished 2 of them. I don't even know why I'm taking those into my inventory. Well, actually, what I could do... Here, let's do this. Let's go... to... Hammer. Oh, wrong. There we go. Okay, so... Boop, 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 boop. Where's the hammer? Oh shit, I need an ultimate. Do I have an ultimate? Looks like, wait. Okay, I think... Well, that's done. Let's grab that. Put that there. Let's grab you. And... there's the power unit craft. Boop. Boop. Okay. Next, infinity file. Infinity wrench. Screwdriver. And let's see, file, wrench, screwdriver, cutters. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Let's get rid of that. That. I think that's all the tools in there, if I'm not mistaken. Well, maybe not. Oh wait, I don't think so. I don't think all of them use. Wait, that can't be right. Oh, it's making some elting that's right now. Okay, so that's not done yet. Okay, so let's go back to. Oh, sorry, my brain had a fart. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 more of these. Let's see, where... You are still running. We can get rid of that. That's still going. That's done. That's done. Okay, so we're waiting for the LC ingots to finish up on those 2 crafts. And energy data... Arsenic vapor... Ugh. Ugh. Arsenic vapor. Do I have arsenic dust? Oh, of course I do. Okay. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Arsenic vapor. That's what I thought. I just couldn't freaking find it. Okay. Do I have a free slot? It looks like I do. But where? No, that's not what I wanted. Let's see there. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Do. Okay, you done. You're finishing. And you're finishing soon. Okay, so while that's cooking, we have the rest of the things here to take care of. And then what I'll probably do is cut when we have the last energy data thingy. Okay, so wrench. File. Cutters, right? Right, did we already get the... Okay. Boop. And I think we don't have screwdriver. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in the corners here. Where did the other one get to? Wait, what am I missing? There's a cutters, the file. Hammer? Oh, there you are. Okay. I know they're not in the right spot, but that will be fixed in a moment. Ah, damn it. Energy data. Okay, that's cooking. Oh, it's waiting for the T12. Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna pause one more time, and we'll get that last energy data, and then we'll wrap things up. See you in a bit. All right, here is the last of the energy data. I'll go ahead and put that in there, and boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, it stacked it. Now, oh hey, look at that! It gave you the shit back. Interesting. Other than 5 tools, anyway. Boom. Oh. Okay. My ears. Actually, you know what? No. Give me that. There we go, baby. There's the money shot. All right. Creative Quantum Chest. Oh, give me that back. Shoot, how did I get in there? Wait a minute. Let's see. There we go. So now I'm curious. Let's see. Crate. That'll do. I wonder why I have 900 crates, of all things. Oh shit. Yeah, look at it copied all my flux spores. Oh, it's funny. Okay. That is that. Let's turn that off. Right. Well, that is... What's the... There we go. Oh. That is Monifactory Hard Mode completed. I'm open the quest book there, and a boom. Oh, good. There we go. I had to get the F3 functions are screwing me up. All right. So like I was saying, it finally came to an end. I had quite a bit of fun with this pack. A bit rough at times, but that means we get to start the next season. And well, I'll give you a little teaser of that momentarily. But once again, if you did enjoy what you saw here today in this Let's Play this season, please go ahead and leave a like or comment down below. It really helps me out. And with that being said, I will see you guys all in the next one. See you in Season 5.